All right, little bugs, divine feminine. Happy Monday. Maybe even Tuesday for some of you all. Let's take a look what you need to know about the person coming towards you this week. The person slash energy coming towards you. All right, Holy Spirit, what does the divine feminine needs to know? Fams, don't forget to hit the button, like the video. Thank you all for your love and support to the channel. I just want to say, films, also don't forget that you have a life. No matter how much tarot you watch, no matter how much confirmation you get, do not forget to create and manifest the experiences in life that you desire to have for yourself. All right, Holy Spirit, the energy coming towards the divine feminine this week. What do they need to know? All right, you have a Six of Swords. Somebody is coming in the offer of peace. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, some of you are going to have a paranormal experience this week. You are going to hear from your angels. You are definitely going to experience spirit guides. Now, let me say something. You may hear things moving in your home. You may see things at the corner of your eye. You also may see like little white orbs and lights because spirit guides are going to communicate and connect to you. Also, there's going to be some balancing between your conscious and subconscious. Something's going to help you tune up a little bit more intuitively. It doesn't mean that your intuition is off. It's just saying they're going to help you understand even the more. So some of you all here, the energy that's coming towards you is going to be like a conscience energy. Something's going to happen with your experience. Now, this is also for those of you all that are sexually active. You could also dream of a spirit baby, have a visitation or an encounter from a spirit baby. There's an encounter you're going to have this week. In the next 7 days, you're going to have an encounter. The Ten of Swords, it could kind of be a little scary because some of you all could be under some sort of attack. Others of you all, they're going to give you some sort of confirmation, insight, intellectual upgrade. But this is also letting you know to cut something out, cut someone off, or something of that nature. You're going to, some of y'all are going to have it's not really a dream. Again, it's going to be an experience slash encounter. Some of you all, it could be pertaining to your love life. Others of you all, it could be, again, aligning something, balancing out your conscious and your subconscious to help you upgrade and see in between the gray areas of life and or a person. Now, for those of you all that have a person in your energy, in your life that's doing something a little sneaky, a little shady, you're going to get confirmation of why you should let a person go. Now, I'm also hearing pillow talk. Somebody here is having pillow talk about you. Let's look into that. Show me this pillow talk energy, Holy Spirit. Somebody here has pillow talk about you. All right, Holy Spirit, show me this pillow talk energy. What the fans need to know about this pillow talk energy. Yep. Now, some of you all, there's a person that's being dishonest about something. It could be a person. If this is a friend, you kind of have like, a friend that may talk to their companion, their spouse, their significant other, their lover, their sneaky link. Your feelings, your emotion, your life is being discussed in a personal way with someone else that has some sort of relationship with another individual. Yeah. Some of you all may not consider this betrayal, but some of you all may, because your private business is being discussed. I'm also hearing private parts. Give me something on the Five of Swords here. Yep, why you ghosted somebody. What's being discussed is who a person you were dealing with, seeing somebody is saying, okay, yeah, they broke up with them because they cut that person off. They don't talk to that person or something like that. Somebody here is giving somebody some sort of understanding. Somebody here has a nosy spouse, a nosy companion, a nosy boyfriend or girlfriend. They're the kind of person that likes to know their companions, friends, business, period. If you were juggling, if you were being juggled, something to that nature, something to that effect. Somebody here just doing a lot of explaining. Also, some of you all need to be careful because you have a person that likes to lie to you. Give me something on this dishonesty. Yeah, they could also be a little hostile as well. Give me something on this liar. The Four of Swords. It could be a person that you're not talking to anymore. I keep hearing that word two-faced. Because somebody here is a bit two-faced. They tell their friend's business to their companion, You know, when you get in the bed with your companion, you start talking about, let me tell you about what old girl did. Let me tell you about what old boy did. Let me tell you about what they're going through. It's something to that. It's something to that. Somebody here has a lot of questions about you, because I hear somebody saying, riddle me this. You know, if she did that, if he did that, if they did this, why did this happen? Give me more on these people. Yep. Because somebody here is trying to see, you know, where your feelings are. Like, you know, but they weren't really into that person. You know, they liked them, but they didn't love them. Yeah. You got a friend that just like, you know, kind of chitter chat. It's a lot of chatter here about you and this King of Pentacles, be it male or female. If y'all are friends, if y'all are dating, you know, what's the definition of what y'all are? If y'all have titles, you know, or do you think you're gonna work it out? Do you think they're gonna last or something like that? Now, somebody here does want to know if something is going to last with you and another individual. Now, some of you all, you got fives surrounding you, because these fives are showing you some sort of change you need to make, because you may need to stop confiding in a friend that you think is your friend, because they talk too much. They tell your business, and the person the person they're telling your business to is a person they lay with, a person they're in a relationship with. But you know, this is the violation here. You may regard this person as a friend, as a sister or a brother, but they, you know, they violate the sister code, they violate the brother code, they violate the friendship code, because they're telling your private business, your private parts. It's like, you know, are they having sex? Like, nah, I don't think they having sex. I don't think he slept with them. I don't think she slept with them. It's too nosy. It's too personal. Somebody here is too personal. Yep. Somebody here, and that could be also what your spirit guides are coming to bring you some sort of insight about. A person that you regard as a friend, a brother, or a sister. You know, they could be a little backstabbing. They telling something that you wouldn't want to be told or discussed to their partner. Period. All right, there's a little violation here. All right, so let's close that part out. All right, let's see. All right, Holy Spirit. All right, Holy Spirit, what else they need to know about who's coming toward them this week? What else they need to know about the person or energy? The Three of Wands. Somebody here that has been waiting. Somebody here could be at a distance as well. Somebody here could be flying in somewhere, coming from afar, and that person could be coming to connect with you. Now, some of you all here, it's a person that has some sort of plan, some sort of intention. Somebody here may have to cross water, live by water, drive over a bridge or around a corner past some sort of pond or lake or some sort of small/large body of water. But somebody here has intentions. Let's see. Yep, they have intentions. They want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. They want to say something. All right, let's see what this person wants. The Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Somebody who wants to know why you blocked them. And this is also somebody here you might have pushed away or they pushed you away. So a person is, you know, it's like a person who has been waiting for some sort of explanation, or either they feel like you've been waiting for an explanation. Somebody here is saying, you know, well, I could have said something, or I would have done something, but you did this. You blocked me. You stopped talking to me. You pushed me away. You rejected me. You shunned me. Others of you all, it's a person here that may tell you, you know, I could not talk. I didn't feel like talking. I didn't feel like being bothered. You know, I had other things going on in my life, some sort of personal issue, personal problem. At the same time, I was just preoccupied. Now, there's something particular about some of you all with this energy right here. A person here that has intentions on saying something to you, asking you something. Pay attention to what they're saying. Why? Because 2 sevens are here. So your intuition is going to pick up on something that's in a gray area. Your spirit guides are going to say, pay attention. They're not telling you everything. They're trying to blame you. This is also the kind of person, y'all, that will make you try to take the blame of why y'all aren't talking, why y'all, you know, why they got so defensive, why you made them mad. Somebody here is the kind of person that they don't like taking accountability for their wrong. Some of you all here, it could be your child as well. If you have a child or someone that, you know, you could be over a child or guardian. It could be niece, it could be cousin. You made somebody feel some sort of way. Now let me say something. I'm not saying this person is definitely projecting onto you, but they have a way that they want you to take the blame for why things are the way they are doing it. Now, somebody here is slick at the mouth. Yes, they are. There's a dispute that you had with somebody, and this person right here wants you to share the blame when they could have been the one that was at wrong. They could have been the one that was confrontational. Somebody here is the kind of person, they don't like seeing they're wrong. They want to always point yours out. This could be a lover or a person that you love. Now, somebody here does have like a bad attitude, sarcastic attitude, dismissive behavior, or something like that. Somebody here likes to play what we call mind games, like, you know, well, sis, you did this, or bro, you did this. You know, you stopped talking to me first. You know, you blocked me. Somebody here, you unshared something. You stopped sharing something with them, so I stopped sharing something with you. Somebody wants you to take the blame for something. You know, and it might not be a big deal. It's like they want you to say, okay, well, I was wrong. I apologize. An apology is owed maybe to one of you all, but the other person going to try to get the right person to apologize. Yeah. Be careful of be careful of allowing people to make you feel like you're wrong when you know you're right. You could have dismissed somebody that has that blame you behavior, blame you mentality. They're always, you know, somebody here is not the doggone victim. They are a villain. They don't want to say that. And this is the kind of person that will start stuff and can't finish it. Then get mad when you finish it. This is what you do. Instead of y'all becoming confrontational, argumentative, you block them. You stopped talking to them. You're screening their phone calls. You became defensive. You took a different approach or a different method than what they are accustomed to. So now they're like, well, you stopped talking to me. You didn't respond back to me. You didn't say something to me. But this is a tactic or some sort of strategy that a person likes to use when they're in the wrong. They are sitting back watching you, paying attention to what you're saying, paying attention to what you're doing, or it could be posting, like, you know, posting on your social media. But see, somebody here, I don't know if this is a relationship, family situation, friendship, association, or what. You shun something like, nah, I'm not dealing with that bullshit. I'm not dealing with your attitude. I'm not dealing with your sometiminess. I'm not dealing with your back and forth. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with this. Somebody you don't like this, you're not picking up the shit they like to put down. That's all this is. They're accustomed to you picking up their shit and taking it. They don't like that. This person right here wants to find a way to argue, you know, to blame you, but you're like, nah, we ain't arguing, ain't nothing to talk about. You know, keep your little funny acting self over there. I don't have time for that shit. It's no love lost. It's just that you don't want to keep going through the same thing. Or either this is you to them or somebody to you. Close this out right here. Yep, Now somebody here got a smart mouth, and they think they have it's not the gift of gab, but there's, you know, sarcastic, subliminal. Somebody who has a little attitude, a little feisty attitude. They think the sun rises on their ass because they put down shit, they put down shade, they put down sarcastic stuff. And you just say, okay, since you want to act funny, I can act funny too. We don't have to talk. We don't have to communicate. We don't have to interact. We don't have to do something. Y'all, this seems petty. Somebody here is childish, petty, unless this is a child. If you are a parent, it's something your child is mad about and pouting, and they expect you to run to their little every begging and petty, pissy ass call. No. All right, the Eight of Swords. It could be child, niece, nephew, cousin, something like that. But they have a childish-like behavior. If they're an adult, this is an adult acting as a child, like acting out, trying to get you to respond, trying to get you to say something. Now, their little plan backfired. I think somebody here is accustomed to you falling in that, well, I'm sorry, I apologize. That's not what I meant. That's not my intention. That's what they was waiting for you to double back and say, well, you know, why you mad? Why you ain't call me back? Or why you ain't say something? Hell no. Let them sit their ass right in that corner. Somebody here too grown to be acting like this. They're too old for this. Give me this right here. Yep. See? You're not doing it. You see this Fool card came up inverted? Somebody here is accustomed to you being the peacemaker. And you saying, okay, no, I'm still going to be peace, but I'm going to protect my peace. Protecting your peace with a person bothers them. It irritates them because somebody here, you are the kind of person that always like to, make sure everything is good. Make sure somebody, make sure a person is not uncomfortable. Making sure you got to walk on eggshells to be around this person. Hell no. No. They are accustomed to you being the peacemaker in every little thing. And see, that's what you did. You confused somebody and the way that you went. It's like, why they ain't say nothing? Why they ain't call me back? They usually be the one apologize for something and I did it. There is a victim that plays villain, but now you're not responding to their victim mentality because you recognize them being a villain. You're protecting your peace as you should. You're protecting your sanity. You could love this person, whether, like I said, whether it be a family situation, friendship situation, or whatever. Could even be a work or, neighbor or a neighbor situation. But it's like, nah, you call me too much. I got to walk on too many eggshells. I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather hang around myself. I'd rather disassociate with you for good or for a little while. Yeah. All right, Holy Spirit. Anything else they need to know? So a person here is going to come and say, well, this is what you did that made me feel uncomfortable. I felt some sort of way. I was waiting on you to call me. You didn't call me back, or you didn't come over. Or some of you are a person, you knew I was coming into town. You knew I was going to be here. Why'd you do me like this? Somebody here has a victim mentality, but they are a villain. Your message here, your spirit guide, that's why your spirit guides coming in this week to communicate with you more, because you have to protect your peace from a person that's good at like reverse psychology, brainwashing. They give me that undertone of gaslighting slash mental manipulation. Excuse me. They give me an undertone of mental manipulation, and that's what they're doing. They don't like taking the blame for their part in the situation. And the Holy Spirit is saying, no, protect your peace. No, they on some bull crap. No, don't do that. Don't follow them up. Leave them alone. Don't call them back. Don't text them. They'll be just fine. Because you're not supposed to move. Whoever this is over here, you already know this. You're not supposed to move. You're not supposed to say, well, are we still mad? You all right? And also, whoever this is explaining over here, stop explaining yourself. You don't owe a person a damn thing. Stop explaining yourself and protect your peace. Somebody here is, they know you don't like to argue with them. They know you don't like to beef with them. For some of y'all, I feel like it's a child. A child, or, again, somebody who's very childish. This is also the kind of person that would blame you. Well, you did this to me 10 years ago and this happened and I'm triggered. I'm traumatized. Take your ass to counseling. Somebody here also may be trying to get you to say, well, we need to go to counseling. No, somebody here may need individual counseling, not group counseling, not a group session. Sometimes people try to project their issues off on you. Now, somebody here is not forgiving somebody as well, whether that's you to them, them to you, but they're holding some sort of grudge. They're holding something against you, and they'll say, I'm over that. But then as soon as y'all have a simple disagreement, a simple spat, they bring something you did 10, 15, 3, 4, 5 years ago. No. Somebody here is stuck on something. They have an arrested development. They stuck right there. See, this is a person that you could have been in a relationship or just simply being close to, but somebody who don't like to, they say the issue has been resolved, but in actuality, no ma'am, it hasn't. No sir, it has not. They are a blame person. They want you to take the blame for everything. No, protect your peace, love bug. Protect your peace, whoever you are. Protect your damn peace. And don't take the blame for something you're not wrong in. Do not share the blame. That's what this is, making you share the blame. No, ma'am. No, sir. You got to protect your peace from this person, honey. Yep. See here? A magician. You got somebody here that thinks that they're very, very clever, very, very cunning. And that's what they like to do. They like to try to manipulate you mentally, gaslight you mentally, make you feel some sort of way, think about something, and for you to come back and say, well, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't have done this. Well, let's not argue. It's not that serious. Yard, Y-A-R-D. This is my side of the yard. I didn't mean to put my trash on your side of the yard. I apologize. The Holy Spirit got a blunt message for somebody. Stop being apologetic. You know that you are not wrong. You know that you have not wronged this person, but see, this person thinks they can change your mind. That's what they're doing. They're trying to change your mind. They're using something they're verbally saying, or, indirect, nonverbal type of behavior. And they know they make you feel some sort of way, but it's changing your mind. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That's the thing. Somebody here, they like, yeah, she gonna call me back. Yeah, he gonna call me back. Yeah, they're gonna apologize. Yeah, they're gonna do this. Yeah, they're gonna do that. Excuse me. That's the thing. You need to put your foot down. You got to put your foot down in this right here. Yeah, it's time you put your foot down with somebody. Yeah, it's time you put your foot straight up down. See right here, somebody here trying to make you wear the guilty blame, the guilty shoe, the guilty conscience, shit like that. This person here putting down shit, little shit, big shit, but it's bullshit, and wants you to pick it up. Yep, fam, be careful of this right here. It's that whole victim mentality, but they're a villain. Purpose. And it's somebody here who purposely does this. There's no mistake about it. They purposely try to irritate your peace. You're at a peaceful state. It could be something simple. Because somebody here seems as if they're petty. And that's the thing. They purposely want to destroy, irritate, or bother your peace. This is a petty individual. Yep. You got a petty individual. All right. Close this out for the Divine Feminine. See, you don't grieve the way you used to. It's something about you not showing feelings, or maybe you need to, work on not caring about another person's feelings over yours. Don't prioritize somebody else's peace, happiness, sanity, because something here is taxing on you. It's weighing on you. It bothers you when you and somebody are at odds. Or something like that. And the Holy Spirit is saying, no, that person needs to grow up. They got a childish behavior, a victim mentality, and they are a villain. See right here? Somebody here doubts that they'll ever have to, write something. You always make it easy for a person not have to right their wrong. And the Lord is saying, no, ma'am, no, sir, don't do that anymore. Not doing it anymore. Because this person right here, it is gaslighting. They gaslighting you. Yep, they are gaslighting you. Trying to make you feel some sort of way, make you feel worthless, make you feel like you're not appreciative, make you feel like you're not good enough. Somebody got a way about themselves and they don't see. They know it, but they are accustomed to you being the peacemaker. They are accustomed to you making things right. You got to cut this cycle, cut this cord with this person. If it's a co-worker, Yep. See here, somebody here wants you to have little. I feel like somebody here wants you to have a little say in something, a little influence in something. I keep hearing that word really loud. Blame. They want you to wear the blame. This person right here is scarcity. They want to take a little blame. Something here is about taking accountability for a person's actions or behaviors. Either you're taking all the blame and they're taking little blame. And see, there's 21 here. You got to stop doing this. You got to stop doing this. Stop taking the blame. Stop wearing the blame just because of the other person is childish, petty, sometime or moody or something like that. Or holding some sort of grudge. Somebody here may have some displaced emotions, displaced feelings. Somebody who need to rearrange themselves internally, seriously. Yep. All right, close this out for the Divine Feminine. Look at there. They're trying to make you self-sabotage. Whether this be a game or not, this definitely is a person who has a tendency of always doing something. It's not just what they do, it's the way they do it. And see that 24 breaking down to a 6? This is a person that does this often, frequently. And see this alchemist card, the alchemist and the magician card. What they like to do is play a certain game, like play the victim role. That's what they want to play. Well, I did this because of you did that. This is how you made me feel. Instead of them just up front saying, look, I shouldn't have done this. I should have considered that. I apologize. Somebody like to stress you out. They like it when you stressed out. Somebody who knows you feel some sort of way with them and you not, getting along, talking, interacting, associating, or doing something. Somebody here you got to put your foot down with. Ma'am or sir, put your damn foot down. Stop, yeah. Friend or not. Family or not. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Family, friend, associate, neighbor. Put your foot down with a person because they're trying to make you comfortable with them running you over. They're trying to make you comfortable being a doormat. And to some degree, they've already walked over you because they know you must be don't. It's somebody you don't like being at odds with, somebody you don't like arguing with, somebody you do not like going back and forth with. But this person is a disturbance to your peace. They agitate you. You got to protect your peace in order for you to have sanity. Yep. Because they think they can always walk over you. You're gonna always be the nice person. No. Hell no. They'll be all right. They will be quite the hell all right. I want to say something about grown children here. Because I just got a vision in my head and I was rolling that dice. Somebody here, you may have to put your damn foot down with your grown child that still likes to take, that role of victim role. Daddy this, mama that. Somebody here may need some individual counseling. You don't always need group counseling. Somebody need to work on themselves. They got a way about themselves that's not right and it's not healthy. They make you feel like you're the one at fault. Somebody here is a manipulator, a gaslighter. I don't think this is a romantic relationship here. For some of you all, yeah, it could. But see, your ass used to you being a nice person. They're used to you being nice. They're used to you being friendly. They're used to you making things easily. Hell no. You know how Kunta Kinte put his foot down and they chopped it off? It's like when you try to put your foot down, this person try to chop your foot off. Hell no. That's why you got two. You can limp a little bit. Somebody here, it's to be honest with you all, it's almost like an indirect trauma. Whether you recognize that is not. A finesser as well. They ask you for a favor, you really can't do it. They ask you for money, you really don't have it to spare, and they get mad. They cop an attitude. Sometime he gets short with you, get slick at the mouth. Got a way of talking to you, making you feel some sort of way about yourself. No, fuck that. All right, you got Libra, Pisces, Aries, Leo, and Cancer. Put your doggone foot down. Hell to the no. Peace and blessing. Great day, film. Watch out for this bullshit somebody want to put down this week and want your ass to pick it up. Namaste. Hell no. Hell no.